Hello, Chelsea fans. Greetings. This is Derek Gurjau here from Blue Nation TV. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your weather, the summer. I hope you're enjoying the World Cup. There's so much to enjoy every day. I had much love for my yesterday's episode. This is my new episode for today. Beautiful Sunday here. I'm sitting in my car doing the recording. I prefer the ambience of my car for talking to you. I can talk more comfortably with you right now. Breaking news. I kept banging on, do we have enough leaders at Chelsea? And my prayers are getting answered. So glad it's actually happening. Because I didn't see any leaders. All I saw in Chelsea was a bunch of kids, headless chickens sometimes, but no composure, no determination to go and win. And there's a breaking news for us here. Breaking! Granit Xhaka can be Chelsea's surprise midfield signing soon. The Swiss midfielder wants to rejoin Xabi Alonso and has expressed desire to return to London. Chelsea are on it. Xhaka communicated his accepting any contract conditions in order to join Chelsea, reunite with Xabi Alonso and go back to London with his family this year. Deal underway. Xabi Alonso and Granit Xhaka together again soon. Oh, what a news for us Chelsea fans. I am so happy that the control of transfer market is given to the manager and not just sporting directors. This is all a Xabi Alonso deal. He knows Granit Xhaka in and out. He's played the Premier League. He has the maturity for it. He is like a captain. He's like a leader there on the field. He has some amazing goals under his. We had so many players signed off at the age of 20, 21. I am glad that Chelsea is shifting its policy, giving control to the manager, because end of the day, he has to win, right? He needs to develop a team which is winning. He has to infuse them with the winning mentality. It's a good news for us. We are not just going to be a team with a lot of youngsters performing on and off, but having this maturity with the likes of Granit Xhaka is going to give us a lot of consistency. Even Cole Palmer liked the post. Cole Palmer is happy that Chelsea is moving towards getting players who have the winning mentality. It's not just about getting signings after signing and not really performing. So this makes a way for something greater for Chelsea, and I am so happy. I recently read a news about a man who always criticized Chelsea, Carragher. Finally, a manager with some guts has landed at Chelsea. Xabi Alonso isn't here to please people. He's here to fix a football team. He's looked at the squad and realized one thing immediately: they have talent, but they don't have enough leaders. You can't build a winning team with kids alone. I don't think the Chelsea owners have a problem with the decision he's making, because he's a manager who has earned the right to be trusted. For the first time in a long while, it actually feels like they're letting the manager decide what the team needs. Since the transfer window opened, I haven't seen Chelsea chasing every under 20 player available. That's already telling me the recruitment has changed. You bring in someone like Granit Xhaka because he changes the mentality of the dressing room. He demands standards, he demands accountability, and that's exactly what Chelsea have been lacking. If this is how Xabi Alonso wants to build his Chelsea team, then I think the rest of the Premier League should start paying attention. Now I can finally put Chelsea back on the list of teams I'd be worried about. This feels like a football project now, not just a transfer project. Yes, and this is what I was hoping for. I have discussed multiple times that we need leaders on the field. We need people who bring in the mentality of winning, the mentality of dedication, people who know how to play for the badge. That's exactly what we need. I'm looking at the fact that Chelsea are moving in the right direction right now, giving complete control over to the manager. He needs to build his team. He needs to work around. We had the likes of great Cesc Fabregas come from Arsenal, and you know what Cesc Fabregas achieved at Chelsea. And I'm hoping that Granit Xhaka does the same thing coming into the Chelsea team, brings in the vibe, the mentality. I am so looking forward to it. It's not that everyone is going to like it. I'm okay with the short-term project of Chelsea, bringing in the likes of Granit Xhaka to win the league, put Chelsea on the map, drive the winning mentality. I'm okay with that. Not everyone is going to be pleased about it. That's fine. But I'm glad we have leaders. So yes, a good way to go forward. Now we can see that, Chelsea is shaping up good with the likes of Lacroix coming in, Palestra coming in. Now Granit Xhaka cooking something. and that's a good news for us. We had another news. It's slightly in. You might have read it or you might have just slipped it. Chelsea have redesigned their logo. This is something which is not literally visible. You might have come across these articles. So they have changed their crust. They've removed unwanted colors, very modern, very royal. So what are the changes? Deeper base color. The primary blue background of the crest has been adjusted to a noticeably darker, richer shade. The border removal, the yellow outlining that previously wrapped around the inner white circle, as well as the yellow borders around the Chelsea and Football Club text have been completely stripped away. Additionally, the white borders surrounding the red football and Tudor roses have been removed to create a cleaner finish. Flat 2D line, moving away from the dated 3D effects. The drop shadow on the central blue line have been eliminated, simplifying the figure into crisp, flat 2D graphic. Updated typography. The lettering on the crest has been subtly updated to match the club's own bespoke typeface, creating visual consistency with the font used with their kits since the 2025-2026 season. This is something everybody notices, but things are happening at the background. I'm okay with slight changes to the logo. Doesn't make any sense to us. It's just something what I felt I should update you. There's another thing what I wanted to bring you on the transfer market. Man City is going for Elliot Anderson. Man City agree a deal to sign Nottingham Forest midfield. Manchester City have agreed a deal with Nottingham Forest to sign Elliot Anderson. The fee is understood to be about £116 million, which would break City's transfer record and make Anderson the most expensive British player ever. Forest have given permission for the midfielder to undergo a medical in due course. Anderson is currently in the USA with England at the World Cup, where he has started their 2 group games so far. Discussions are ongoing about when Anderson can have a medical given. Discussions are undergoing about when Anderson can have a medical given England play on Saturday against Panama in the final game of Group L. Is Group L the word? No, my dear. And coming to my predictions. What did I predict? Did I do well? Most of the times I do get the winners right. But this time, not so great results, but I've got most of the winners right. Now the scoreline again. The predictions for yesterday's games: Croatia versus Ghana, I predicted a scoreline of 1-1 and the final scores were 2-1. The black magic didn't work, right? Croatia won this. I heard Croatia attended a mass just to do away with the black magic. Next game, Panama versus England. I predicted a scoreline of Panama 1, England 2, and the final scores were 0-2. The next scoreline, Congo versus Uzbekistan. I predicted a scoreline of 2-1, and the final scores were 3-1. Congo, man, we're ruling it. Another scoreline what I predicted was Colombia versus Portugal. I predicted a scoreline of Colombia 1, Portugal 2, and the final scores were 0-0. I don't know if Portugal intentionally wanted to draw this game because they're not going to get a tougher opponent in the round of 32. This is going to make them a little bit of easier round. Spain haven't been having a great World Cup. They might be forced maybe in the round of 32, but I don't see it happening. The kind of Spain what we are used to looking at. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you for showing the love, keep watching my videos, keep subscribing, like the videos, share the videos, show a lot of love. Again, thank you so much. This is Derek here from Blue Nation TV. See you. Ciao.